there. Warm welcome to you all, and thank you all for joining this session, wherein I would be providing you the brief information and details about the how Elan loans help these international students to get their loan funding for their study abroad. So just let me give you a brief information about Elan. So Elan is a working and is having a tie-up with almost 20 plus banks, which includes majorly in India. And we also have an international lenders through which we help the international students to get their funding. Okay, so we are expertise of more than 6+ years in the industry, and till now we have assisted more than 45,000 students and more than 800,000 CRs amount we have disbursed. So international lenders with whom we are having tie-up for loaning assistance are majorly with Empower Financing and Prodigy Finance. So basically, let me give you the brief information first of Empower, how and what are the criteria and eligibility to get the loans funded through these international lenders, especially from Empower. So Empower generally funds for the students who are looking out for or who are going to study abroad, majorly with US and Canada only. They do not require any collateral and co-signers, means no parents and any other co-applicants or any other relative they require to be as a guarantor. Here, they do not consider the CIBIL score of the parents, since they do not add these parents as a, or they do not require the co-applicant. So CIBIL concerns are not checked of the parents. The important points, you can just, if you want, you all can have a glance on that, or you can just make a short note if possible. So they only fund for master's degree. They also fund for undergraduate, but the student should be in third or fourth year of program. For first 2 years of undergraduate, they do not fund. No loans are eligible for if the student is going out for UG diploma or PG diploma or any sort of certificate courses or pathway program. They do not fund loans to such type of students profile. We have, or they have, a various list of universities which are eligible or which comes under their tie-up list with the course details, and you all can check those universities through the Empower website school we support link, wherein you can find the various of university list along with the courses details. They fund maximum up to 100K USD dollars, which and the minimum range should be of 2001 USD dollar. For per academic year or first term, we can say they fund for maximum 50,000 USD dollars. They cover tuition fee, housing, that is on campus and off campus, meals or books and other expenses are covered, which are invoiced by the university. Next important point is that they fund or they transfer the amount directly to the university account, and they do not fund or disburse the amount into any of the students' account. They do not do a pre-visa disbursement. That means if student is going for, especially for Canada, the initial deposits amount has to be paid by the student, and post that, once the visa is received, then they fund those amount to the university once university gives the confirmation to them. Processing fee are charged, and it is to be paid on the disbursed amount only, which is we can say it's up to 5% of loan amount. For just an example, if the loan amount approved is of 20,000 USD and student has taken 10,000 USD dollars, disbursement to the university. So a 5% of amount would be charged on that as a processing fee. Student has to pay once the disbursement has been done and student is into the university or the school. Student has to start paying a minimum simple interest amount. Okay, the principal repayment tenure is of 10 years, which begins from the 6 months after the graduation. There is no repayment penalty. That means if student has completed his course and he wants to close the loan in next 2 to 3 years, there is no repayment penalty charges. They provide free of cost loan letter to get I-20 and visa. So what are the various Empower criteria for loaning application? Loan terms for graduate programs, that is masters. So interest rate would be starting from 12.99, and interest rate, they also provide a 0.25% of discount on their interest rate. They provide a fixed simple rate of interest after discounting that can start from 12.74 onwards, and the originating fees I have already informed that it would be 5%, which would be added to the balance in term of the loan. Sanction letter, that is loan approval letter. If the course duration is of 2 years, loan sanction letter would be available for initially for first year only, and for second year the student has to do a fresh application and he would be getting the loan letter for the second year. Student would be getting a free of cost sanction letter, and he does not have to pay any of the charges for getting this loan approval letter, and which he can use for his I-20 for availing visa. Important thing, as I have already informed you, so there would not be a pre-visa disbursement, especially for just like in Canada. All initial deposit has to be paid or burned by the student only. So this is the link which I would be providing you separately, wherein you can check the list of universities which comes under this Empower tie-up list and are eligible for getting loan approval. Second, what are the benefits? Hello.
Yes, we
Hope
can hear
I'm
you. We can hear you very well.
okay. Okay. So, what are the benefits of Empower or students for availing the loan from Empower? So, generally, visa letter or visa support letter for I-20 and visa applications are provided by free of cost. They transfer directly amount to the university, which saves the students expense or the additional amount which they have to burn for doing the exchange rate transfer. They provide global servicing capability to make payment from anywhere in the world, saving the students money in a transfer place. They provide credit buildings in the US that can open the doors to the other options. They increase basically after 6 months if the repayment tenure and other stuffs are on proper time. They build the US credit score of the student. They also support students in finding their dream job through their program, which they are running is by the name of Path to Success. So Path to Success programs, I would be just explaining you in short. So Empower Health students succeed every step on the way. Financial service, once student is enrolled, they help in assisting for financial services once you have enrolled in the university. They prepare students to have access to the financial resource. They provide career services after graduation, and of empower student who graduates, 74% are either employed or full-time or seeking full-time employment with this Path to Success program, which this Empower is providing to the students who has enrolled through Empower and who has availed the loan through this Empower. So these are the various benefits which student can get if they are enrolled through Empower. Second international lender with which through which we assist students for getting the loans for their overseas study is Prodigy Finance. So now I would be just giving you the brief information about or the criteria for the loan applications to get through the Prodigy Finance. As Empower supports for US and Canada. Prodigy supports for the universities of USA, UK, Australia, Germany, France, Netherlands, few universities, very few universities for of other European countries, but majorly they fund for US and UK as Empower funds for USA and Canada. They also do not require collateral or co-signer. Here also parents CIBIL or parents credit score is not considered because they fund on the basis of students future income and students credit score. They also fund only for master's degree, whereas Empower funds for undergraduate for third and fourth year if the university and the course comes under the their tie-up list. But Prodigy funds only for master's degree. They do not fund for undergraduate, UG diploma, PG diploma, certificate courses, pathway programs as similar as Empower. Prodigy also has a list of universities with which they are having tie-up along with the courses, and these list of universities and courses can be checked on their website in the column where can I study. Here, the student can start the application before receiving offer letter and can receive conditional sanction letter. But we generally avoid student doing the application before getting an offer letter, because if we just do multiple checks without any offer letter which we have received, that might create concern in the student's profile. For one or two universities, we can just have a cross check. But for we are trying to do checking in multiple universities without offer letter, so this would be degrading the profile. They fund maximum up to 2,20,000 USD dollars, and they covers tuition fee and living expense for US only. For UK and other countries, they do not cover living expenses, but now they have come up with programs for few universities of UK and other European countries wherein they are funding for living expense as well. But majorly we can say they cover only for tuition and living cost for US, and for other countries only for tuition fee. They also transfer directly amount to the university and not in the student's account. Here, paying simple interest or small simple interest payments while being in school is optional, whereas in Empower, it is mandatory to pay a small simple interest. Here also, the student can get a multiple repayment tenure option, which can range from 10, 10 years to 12 years or 8 years. It depends upon the student how repayment tenure they require. Here, the processing fee has to be again paid on the disbursed amount only, which would be around 4% of loan amount. Here, no repayment penalty, and for availing the sanction letter, student has to pay 500 USD dollar, which he can use to get I-20 and visa. Whereas in Empower, it was free, and the student are not charged anything for getting the loan approval letter. Now, what are the criteria for loan process of Prodigy? In short, again, to summarize, they fund only for graduate, that is master's program. Interest rate here starts from 12%, and again, as same as Empower, the interest rate would be fixed to entire tenure. Originating fee, as it would be of 4%, which would be added to the balance in term of the loan. And simple interest, again, no need of paying any simple interest on the disbursed amount during the moratorium period, while in Empower it was mandated to pay a small simple interest on the disbursed amount while once the amount has been disbursed. Sanction letter, if the course duration is 2 years, loan would be unconditionally approved for first year and conditionally approved for second year. For second year, new application needs to be done again. Student has to pay 500 USD dollar for getting sanction letter, which he can use for again getting I-20 and availing for visa. No pre-visa disbursement again, as I have already informed for Empower. Same goes with the Prodigy also. They do not do pre-visa disbursement, especially for just like it's UK. All initial deposits has to be bear by the student, and remaining it would be transferred to the university. What are the documents required for processing loan application? So basically, important documents which I can inform you are student identity, student passport, proof of address, student resume is required, school admission is required, student credit report is required, any savings or family contributions to the fund your students are for studies are required, confirming your sponsorship or scholarship. Just an example, if you have received any scholarship or sponsorship from the university, that you can show it, and you can be required for processing the application. Similarly, if you are having some amount as a self funding, that also you can show. So that these are required. Just an example, if a total costing of the tuition fee for first year or the entire 2 year is 50,000 USD dollar, and Prodigy or Empower has approved, we can say 30,000 USD dollar. So they would be asking for the balance fund proof of remaining 20,000 USD dollar. It's just an example. It can be 5,000 USD dollar or 10,000 also, or whatever the balance amount would be coming. That we have to show that yes, we are having this much balance funding, and even though you are approving X amount, X plus this amount I am having, which would be used for my entire tuition fee and living cost for my entire tenure of the study. And similarly, if you have received any sponsorship or scholarship, that if you are adding that, so it would be helping these international lenders to fund the major amount to you.
I have a question.
So,
Hello? I
hello.
I have a question.
So basically, this was the details of the international lenders Empower and Prodigy, through which we are assisting our international students to get the funding for their study abroad. One more international lender is there, which supports these international that students are US co-signer. We say it as US co-signer. So they fund for undergraduate also and for graduate, but they fund only for US. So they just require one thing, that is, if you are having any of your blood relative, any of your friends, any person who can just be your co-applicant, and they are green card holder of US, they can become your co-applicant, and this US co-signer funds on the basis of that to these students.
Hello.
So
I have a question.
this was all about from my side, and generally we assist students from doing the application till the disbursement. So this was all about from my side. If you have any questions or queries, you can just put it into chat box.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Sherman. Thank you so much for the awesome presentation. In the niche, when we started the webinar, I actually asked all of us that we have questions to please drop it on the chat box there. You can see it there, so it will be easy for Mr. Sherman to pick the questions there and address each of our questions. So if you have question, kindly just type it on the message box that you can see beside on your screen, or click on the icon of that look like a test, and you'll be able to type your questions. Please, if you have question now, kindly drop it at the moment on the chat box. Thank you so much. So, so Mr. Sharma, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the presentation. We actually have some questions here right from time when you started, and I don't know if you can see the chat on your side. You
Yes,
can.
yes, yes. I am able to
Okay.
see the in-call
Okay.
messages. So I would be just going through that and would be providing you the informations the based of your questions.
Okay.
So first question I can see here is, do you give loan to someone that has got an offer with University of Sunderland, UK, and what is the maximum amount you can give? See, basically I have informed you that I would be sharing the details of the link of the universities which are under the tie-up list of Empower and Prodigy. So there are various universities. There are more than 400 to 500 universities which comes under the tie-up of these international lenders. And one more thing I would like to inform you, though, just an example, this Sunderland University is there. So they ask for the course also. It's not only that university should be listed, it's also mandated that the course should be listed. So if the university and course both are listed or comes under the tie-up list of this international lender, they would be funding. And maximum amount, which I have already informed you in my presentation, that Prodigy funds for nearly 2,20,000 USD dollars for the 2 years of program, whereas the Empower funds for 1 lakh USD dollar, maximum 50,000 USD dollars for per term.
Okay.
Second question: do you give to someone with offer in UK for top up BSc nursing? See, as I have informed, for UK, only Prodigy funds, and Prodigy do not funds for the undergraduate programs. They only funds for master's degree. We will address all questions. So, webinar please. Okay. With your criteria as listed, it seems your country of interest are only limited to US and Canada. See, basically, Empower and Prodigy, they fund, Empower generally fund for US and Canada, and Prodigy funds for US, UK, few universities of Germany, Australia, France, Netherlands. So, yes, major countries for funding are US, UK, Canada, and few European countries are also there, which Prodigy only funds. So, example, if US there and UK and Canada, they are covering almost 80%, and remaining 20% are of other European countries. Do you prefer loan to UK universities? Yes, absolutely. Prodigy supports and funds for the major universities which are UK based, but the course and university board should be listed. Can anyone with 2 is to 2 grade apply for the loan? To be more precise, see, basically, tenuity or the grade system depends from various country to country. But yes, if the academics are good, to be very honest, I do not know what is 2 by 2 grade apply system of your country. But yes, if academics are good and credit score are good and university and course both are listed, then definitely these international funds. Next question is, I have secured admission to Linköping University in Sweden. Can I key into this? See, basically, for just if you can allow me a moment, I will just rightly check.
Okay. That'll be fine.
Sweden is not under the tie-up list of university.
Okay.
I would be sharing you the link, and you can just check all those universities and courses through that link, and you can circulate that link to your students, or you can help your students to make the search and selection of these universities. Okay.
Is all right.
How long does the entire process usually take from application to disbursement? This is very good question. I can say for doing the application and getting the initial approval, it hardly takes 5 to 6 working days, not more than that, if the university and course and other stuffs are okay. And for disbursement, definitely it depends on the student, how fast their visas are approved and their university gives an confirmation about the amount to be transferred to the university. So these international lenders only transfer the university, means they transfer the fees to the university only when the university gives the confirmation that yes, student's enrollment has been confirmed. Are there any tips for improving the chances of loan approval? Very good question by Mr. Johnson. Yes. Uh, for getting the loan approval, it's always advisable. First thing is that you should select those university and courses which comes under their list. First thing. Second, if there are any bad credit things, you have to first improve your credit score, so that it doesn't impact the rejection or the approval of the loan. Third, the academics. So these are the major three things which needs to be checked. If you are not academically so strong, definitely if you are filing the applications, the generally these lenders would be rejecting. Reason being, rejection is they fund all, since they do not require any guarantor or the co-applicant, or they do not require any co collateral or co-signer. They generally funds on the basis of students future income. So if student's credit score is not good, student has not received the admit, or he has received the admit which comes under their yeah, it won't be a correct thing, but if it comes under the their tie-up list of universities, which is bottom universities in their listing, so quantum of finance would be less funded, or definitely they won't be funding, because they check the
Uh-huh.
university and courses, what's the output of these universities once student has passed or completed his graduation. So what is the outcome, what package the student has got, or what is his criteria, how uh, which industry he has got, and job and other placements, all things are checked actually. Thank you for your wonderful presentation. I had an MPhil economics admission with Western. So basically, see, Mr. Kasim Abuba, these universities and courses you can check with the link which I would be later on providing to. So from there you can just check, because there are huge universities, and to be very honest, it's not possible for me to check each and every universities online over here, and it's not possible for us to remember those all those universities or courses. Okay, so that would this link once shared with you can just check whether it comes under the tie-up or not. For Prodigy, I don't have a credit history. Is there a waiver for that? No, credit history would be there. It's not that you have taken the loan, then only the credit history comes. If you haven't taken any sort of loans, there still there would be a credit history. Do you support schools in India? The presenter said Elan is worldwide. See, basically, these international lenders do not fund for India actually currently. Okay, so for international students for coming to India, definitely we won't be able to assist you through these international lenders. Thank you for your wonderful presentation. Which international lenders can finance MPhil economics tuition fee deposits? See, basically for UK, only Prodigy Finance assist, Empower funds for USA and Canada. Does it support third computer science? Does it support in Nigeria? See, basically for Nigerian students or Nigeria, Ghana, or any African students, these international lenders support for funding. But that should be in US, UK, Canada, or these short European countries. There they would be funding, and the university and course both should come under that criteria. Unless until that is okay, they wouldn't be funding. Do you fund for schools in Portugal? No. See, basically, to be very honest, we do not fund, we assist your funding from international lenders. So whatever the fundings are given, that are not given by Elan loans, that are given by Prodigy or Empower or US cosigner. What types of education loans are available for studying abroad? See, basically for international student, only one type of loan is education loan is available, which is without cosigner and collateral with these international lenders. Expenses are covered under loan, tuition, living. See, as I have already informed, for USA, tuition fee and living costs both are covered, but for UK, Canada, and other stuffs, only tuition fee are covered. What documents are required for the loan application? I have already informed you the in my presentation what documents are required. Hope the screen is visible to you all. So
Yes.
these are the documents which are required for initial application. How long does the loan approval process typically take? As I have already answered this question, but still I would be informing you, it takes minimum 4 to 5 working days once the application has been submitted for getting the initial approval. What are the interest rates, fixed or floating? It would be a fixed interest rate throughout the entire repayment tenure. What is the typical repayment period, and are there any repayment penalties? No, there are no repayment penalties. This I have already informed you. Repayment tenure for Prodigy would be having a multiple option. It can be 8 years, 10 years, or 12 years, or 7 years. And for Empower, it's 10 years. Is collateral required? No, for international students through these international lenders, no collateral is required. Mr. Joy, can you mute your mic?
Mr. Joy, can you mute my mic, please?
I can hear you.
Can you mute your mic?
Okay.
Next question is, I have applied for Prodigy, but in Aston University, they did not give me admission. May I know the reason of rejection? See, basically, Aston University is listed, but as I've already informed, it's not that only university should be listed. Course and university both should be listed to get the approval. And again, it's the condition should be the course, university, your credit score, your academics, all this clubbed makes the profile strong. If course and university both are listed but your credit score is not good or your academics are not good, that might also be a reason of rejection. Those that have higher national diploma go straight to masters without PGD. So on case to case basis, without PhD. For master's degree, yes, we can on case to case basis they would be checking the profile and they would be approving it. Am I eligible for the loan as a diploma holder? It depends for what course you are and for what level you are going out for further studies. When does the your repayment of the loan starts for UK? So it's not for UK Prodigy generally funds. So repayment starts once your graduation means the course is completed. Do you support University of Bolton in UK? Again, for this, you can check. I guess Bolton University is not listed, but still you can check through the link which would be provided post this webinar. Do you suppose next question is what are the age limits for prodigy? See, basically, prodigy do not fund if the age is more than 32 to 33 years. In some cases, up to 34 years they fund, but post that age, generally banks, internet, this prodigy do not fund. Can one move with families after securing the loan? It totally depends and it's choice of the student. But the funding is available only for the student and not for the spouse or the family. Is the loan the same as proof of fund? Yes. Is the repayment monthly? Yes. A small interest rate for Empower has to be paid monthly, and if EMI starts again, it would be monthly. Is it after studying when you gained employment one should start repaying during the studying? See, basically repayment starts once your course is completed, okay, and a small interest rate which you have to pay for Empower starts once the disbursement has been done from the next month. Do your company helps candidate to get admission? For this you can always get in touch with the iQoverseas. They would be definitely helping you in for this question. Mostly to all the questions I guess I have answered, and it's again for specific universities are coming that you can check with the link from that link. Post this once I would be sharing that link. Next question, is there any upfront payment before admission approval? That you can just check with the iQoverseas for that. Does your loan cover tuition deposit? If yes, it is applicable to UK school. Yes, I have already informed that only tuition fee is covered for UK, and for living cost, you have to make your self own arrangement for that. I have applied for Prodigy, but they declined my application with the reason that the loan may disturb me in future. But I need this loan to further my education. What should I do? You can just share your profile with IQ Overseas, and we can have a check on that. Do you found a permanent residence visa for Canada? I am process already. I am about to get so this is I guess not relevant question to be answered from my side. Can someone who have secured conditional offer apply for the loan through? Yes, definitely. But for the university and course which are under the tie-up list for the such type of only profile, we would be helping out for loaning application. Will the loan cover cash payment for UK schools? Yeah, I have already informed the initial deposit, whatever the deposit amount has to be done to the university, has to be bear by the student, and remaining amount would be means see, basically in short I would be giving you information that your entire tuition fee would be covered and it would be approved, maximum it would be approved, and but you can't take the amount for making your cash deposit. Initial deposit amount has to be bear by yourself, and that later on you can get it from the university once the amount has been transferred to the university. I guess there are no more questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to put it in chat box. I would be happy to help you out for that.
Okay, thank you so much. Once again, Mr. Shema, thank you for the presentation. And for those of us that maybe you still have questions or so, Mr. Felix, you put up your hand. Kindly drop the question on the chat box there. Then Mr. Shema will be able to pick it up and answer your question. And as you're coming, kindly mute your mic so that we can all hear ourselves so well. So if you have any question, just drop it. I've seen all the questions have actually been answered. Mr. Shema, I can see someone asked a question just now that does the loan support MRES program? You know, Master of Research is a program that is just coming up in the UK and is a new program entirely, basically. So, does the loan cover for Masters by Research?
See, basically, that is MRES program. Okay, so that see, basically, these university and programs keeps on changing, so that we have to always check through the live link of these international lenders.
Okay.
Okay, so if currently it's supporting, it might be not supporting the same course, or the university post would be helping you all in checking the eligibility criteria of university and course. The age to be eligible is not registered. See, basically for Prodigy, the maximum age limit is up to 33 to 34 years, and beyond that age, generally they reject the application. Since Prodigy Finance does not support for MPhil programs, which other loan fencing company can one consider? See, basically for we can say MPhil or the PhD programs, no banks are generally funding. International lenders are not funding for such type of programs. Is it just Prodigy Finance that finance loans in the UK school? Yes, for UK only Prodigy funds, and for USA Empower and Prodigy both funds. Do you fund for undergraduate? No, they do not fund for undergraduate. Only for third and fourth year undergraduate program Empower funds. What if I have a normal passport? Do I still that you have to check it with your admission consult team. So again, these questions, I guess, all are again repeating, asking for specific universities and courses. As I have already informed, these university and courses keeps on changing, so it's better to check it live on once you are provided with the link. Actually,
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I can see.
Hope I have all
Yes.
cleared and resolved all your queries and
eh,
doubts.
exactly. You have actually addressed most of the question, almost all the question. And for those of us that we are asking, because some are just coming and they are also now putting the questions, all the questions has actually been answered concerning how to go about the loan and this. And to clarify everything, just like what Mr. Sherman has told us, number one is that just because you apply for one school before does not mean the school is being supported. And the school, if the school is being supported by our loan platform, the course needs to be supported as well. Which means that
Yes,
when we are submitting application, when you are submitting application, we need to check if the school is among the approved school, and also if the course you're applying for are part of the approved courses. So these are one of the
yes,
things that people don't have the complete understanding of how it is. So if your school you apply to is not approved schools by the loan platform, there is no how we can help you. Number two, if the school is even on their platform and the course you apply to is not the course that are approved, then there is nothing we can do as well. So that's why Mr. Sharma told us right away that there is it will send the link, which I'm going to drop for every one of us. Send the link whereby you can check the school that are supported and the courses that are supported. iQoverseas can also help you in checking that. All we just need to do is to have some information from you about that. And so those are the things and the criteria. He has also discussed the criteria with us, which are the documents required. You can see that on your screen for that. Now, concerning MRES, he has also answered concerning MRES because MRES is a new program. It's not all the schools that are actually offering it on this platform. Why there are some schools
yes.
that still offer the MRES program. There are, based on the list, there are still some school that are still offering MRES program, but that's why he said that we have to check if that the school you are talking about supported MRES, and the MRES program is also under our partner loan platform. Then we can now put on the application. And he also explained to us that the number of days that it will take for loan approval and the application is within 6 days to 10 days. He mentioned within 6 days basically. I just put it, I just added 4 or no, but I know that between that 6 days he told us and the 10 days, definitely we should have that. Then concerning the person that asks about can they deposit for cars, if the school has issued you cars, you have to be the one to pay the deposit they ask you to pay. So when the loan is approved and the school and the loan platform, our loan platform, make the payment to the school, then the school can do the refund for you for your cars that you have paid. Mr. Sharma, I hope I'm right on that. Can you hear me, Mr. Sharma?
Yes, you are absolutely correct.
Okay, cool. I just want to know. So now, how do we now come in? Someone asked, how do iQoverseas comes in? Thank you very much for that question. Number one, the way we come in, that for those of you that have not secured admission before, we can help you to secure your admission into one of these schools. If we know that you are looking for the loan, we can check one of these schools that's already on the school approved list. That's number one. Number two, we will also check if the course you are applying to is also part of the approved course. Then if we see that, then we submit your application to the school, and we also help you submit application directly to Elan Loan on our own end. These are the three things we will do. But if you have submitted an application before and you have gotten your offer, we can also help you to check if the school you submitted application to is under the partner approved school, and if the course you are doing is also under the approved course. Then we can help you submit your loan application through elanloans.com. We can help you submit your application for the loan by you providing the required details to us. So I think if you have any more questions concerning that. Now, someone asks, what is the cost of working with IQ? The way iQoverseas works, we don't ask you or demand money from you. Basically, when we work with you till the end. On getting to your visa application process, that is where iQoverseas demand for our own service charge. That is when we know that we've gotten to a point that at that point, every of your application is already a success. So we have other services that we also render, like you want to write your research proposal, you want to write your SOP. If you want to engage our staff to write those things for you, that is only when you can be asked to pay for those things, which you can also outsource by yourself. It is not compulsory you do that with us. Our own objective is to apply for the school for you, get the application for you, get the admission for you, and if you require a loan and we have applied to the school, then you can always relate with us on that, and we can relate with Elan Loan, submit the application to them, whereby they do the whole back end for us to get everything smooth and speed for us. So someone asked, where is our location? Our location is in Abuja. We have our office in Abuja, Suite 216, Ebenezer Place, Abuja, and you can always chat us up anytime, anywhere you are. So we will always respond to you. So if there is no any other question, Mr. Sharma, do you have any other thing you want to share with us? Okay, Mr. Enoch, you can drop your question on the group. If you have a question on the chat box there, you can drop it if you have a question. Okay, if you don't have a question, and we have recorded this video, this webinar, because we know that many of us miss the important part. Many of us may want to go back to it, where we are going to upload the video and send you the link directly. We have your emails generally. We have your email. So when we send that, we are going to send you the link to the video that you can watch all over again. Then, if for us to do that, we have a feedback form here that we would like you to give us the feedback based on what we have, because this email that we have from this feedback form, we will use that email to now mail the this presentation, the video. We will use it to mail it directly to you. You can kindly click on that. Then we will also send you the link through the email we are going to receive from this form. We are also going to send you the link for you to be able to access the school that are supported by this platform, loan platform, the school that are supported and the courses that they are supported. We will use that one to also send you the link. So if you are online right now, kindly click on that feedback form and just fill it. It will not take you more than 1 minute for you to be able to get that. And for those people that maybe you have submit application to the school before and you have gotten your offer, I am going to drop our email as well. I will drop the email address for you. All we just need you to do for us to check is just send us your offer that you have received. If you have gotten the offer, send us the offer that you have received to the email. We will check with Elan if the school is supported. If the school is supported, is the course supported? If the course is